Jokar joins us, political analyst and specialist on Iran. Thank you, sir, for being with us. I'd be interested in your gut reaction on this story. Do you feel there's any truth in these allegations of spying?
Well, it's difficult to know whether it's true or not, but what is sure is that it shows that the level of mistrust between the United States and Israel is unprecedented. We have never seen such gaps before between Washington and Israel. We know that John Kerry was less willing to share information to the Israeli, fearing that they could leak sensitive information that could jeopardize the talks on the nuclear issue. And the second point is that it also reaffirms Netanyahu's willingness to sabotage any deal with Iran, because we have seen in Congress his speech that was full of fear-mongering, and this is also a sign that Netanyahu is ready to do anything at any cost, whether true or not, about the Wall Street Journal's article. But it shows that he's willing to undermine diplomacy, which seems to be the major threat for Bibi Netanyahu.
Just letting you finish that, Milad, it's worth noting, of course, that Netanyahu got a standing ovation, a repeated serial standing ovation, if you like, at the Congress. So clearly he has a lot of sympathizers on Capitol Hill. In terms of what happens next, though, do you feel that this atmosphere could stymie, could block any actual workable deal being signed in June?
Well, this first of all, it was unprecedented to see that 55 members of Congress skipped the speech, and even Vice President Joe Biden didn't want to attend the talk. So this is something pretty new, where you know that the last vote on Iran sanctions in the Senate was 100-0. Now it's going to be more difficult. For the next round of talks, I don't believe that this is going to be a game changer. The main lines of a potential political agreement are already decided, and there are two sticking points that remains. So I don't believe that this is going to be an obstacle for the next talks. Javad Zarif and John Kerry are supposed to meet again with probably the different ministers of the P5+1, foreign ministers. And if they're committed to diplomacy, which I believe they are, this is not going to change anything.
It is a slow-moving story, but it is an extremely important one, sir. Thank you very much for joining us. Milad Jokar, expert on Iran. Thank you, sir, once again. We do appreciate your time with us here on Live from Paris. We are going to a very short break. After that, more news. Stay with us.
The interview.
Join us for an intimate one-to-one discussion with an international political, cultural, economic leader.
The